Ah, Kaya. You found them. Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in.
Whoa! Headquarters are packed! Let's go.
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll
Jean! A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not fun. Which means it's a serious one. So... Right! He's the captain of the investigation team! Albedo is the one on trial? Oh, that's a new face! Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barba and Rosario?
Ready to proceed. Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a...
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was... Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night? Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
Not yet.
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt?
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie. The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine. I now call the second witness to the stand.
Wait, that's...
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that? Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found... These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy... Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark. You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time? Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep. I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court. I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings. Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true!
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims.
traveler, Paimon! I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us them?
No, I did.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, deacon of the Church of Favonius. That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary... After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the...
Wait then, you...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend...
Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the...
So, you know too, Venti?
Well, I knew from the moment Daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Kryda Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true...
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something...
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Boy?
Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with... If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of...
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, you'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise.
A bomb!
Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing...
We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if... Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow... That's all I ask.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects?
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist.
Hey, Jean! But what if...
Wait, Captain Kaya! Oh, in that case, head on in.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much right back at ya. All right, let's see what we can... Wow, these books are so big. Human transmutation? It's a... Ooh. Nope. No idea what that means. Not sure. Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk. The name of the project is blotted out in ink. Huh. What does this mean? All right, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found. Oh, Vent is calling! Let's answer!
How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff all right.
I see. So, Albedo's researching some... Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Rhindaughter's creations, there'd be no separating. As we both know, Rhindaughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you just found, let's just say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo?
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith. And if he really is the culprit, maybe he's just not allowed to talk.
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion. Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest...
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned. Wait, that's... Miles.
Oh, sorry. I heard...
It's okay. We're here on Jean's order.
Ah, I see. I'll...
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying.
Oh,
Well, do us a favor and just...
Oh, sure.
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
I'll protect...
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
I'll put you on. Let's move.
You'll get frostbite.
Insulation chamber deployed.
It's time for a flash freeze.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Defensive mode engaged.
You want this?
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Accelerating.
Be silent.
begins in the
Let the show begin.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Close your eyes. Night falls.
You'll get frostbite.
insulation chamber.
Let's dance. You on this. You're one.
Observe. Close your eyes. Not to be sniffed at.
Go, Barbara, go. We should be getting close. Oh, look over there! Something seems off. This is the kind of surprise I could sing about. Weird. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the body. Why not double or Albedo's cave. What's wrong? Yeah, not when the charges... Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime... We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
Yes, we sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who... Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals, the medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court. Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be... Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed.
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his... In addition, another witness has agreed to testify.
Wait, Donna from the flower?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Diluc... I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night. I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never... I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But... Yes.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant...
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished...
Wait, does
We have witnesses and physical evidence. Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that. So, what? You're just going. That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo. Then, there must also have been a body. Questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone beside that fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect, unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans.
What?
Ha! So you admit it. Let the
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then...
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear?
It's one thing to look similar.
What's going on? I don't want to...
Regardless, the important thing is that you... What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you... Who are you? Hello to you, too. I see what's going on here. It's all... You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain...
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of... homunculus? Because it looks to me... So this is what I look like when... You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery. But you're Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long! That means nothing! By that logic, I could just as... How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer. Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body.
I remember.
I'd like to hear Miles answer first.
Huh?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting straight. You were closer to me than anyone during that battle.
No,
The scar is right here. Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show... Show us your arm. Ugh! Whoa!
Come on, let's go!
Hey, they're shielding me!
There are others trying to get in! Must be...
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
After her!
course! Where's our first... Go, Barbara, go! Hey, Venti!
Shoot, someone's coming. Help me! Please! Someone help me!
What's with the freak?
Ah, perfect. I can drop the act. I agree. Although, it's been a while since I dealt with something this...
Haha, just... So, these two know the other's identity then?
Monsters started surging in from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated. Still, I never expected those monsters...
Wait, so what about the map? And the... What about the remains D-Luke found? Did they belong to one of the...
The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest. You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange? Those are the sick... Durin's power remained dormant within them until, finally...
Wait, so... What?
That's why I'm here. It would make me look... Yes. So if... Alright, this should do it.
Wind current? Paimon's never seen...
All good. We have enough manpower to provide some... Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long distance...
Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear...
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You didn't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice. Venti?
Oops.
Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness that... Thanks, friend. May the Animo Archon protect you. I've got things covered here.
Cool it!
They're over there! Dilu, Kaya! What? We can't be here because we care? So what's the status over here? Aw, that's so sweet.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you... Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. Of course. Thank...
On guard, everyone! Incoming monsters at 11... Prepare elemental countermeasures!
That's cheating!
Final warning! Providing cover fire! Engaging!
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Oh, jeez.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere.
Yeah. Albedo! Are you okay? The trial wasn't too...
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it.
Ah, so that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the... But how did the Knight's internal information even reach...
There's an informant among our...
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first... Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back... a lot. Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Leave it all to me.
Burst forth!
Someone needs assistance. I must leave no stone unturned.
Live! Witness my great undertaking! Burst forth!
Lupical, it's you.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You.
Live!
You come a little closer. Blitz.
Coming to be!
It happened a lot before? Huh. Gentle elect...
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost...
Explain what?
Albedo! Traveler! Paimon!
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose.
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second. For mercy. Good grief. Shudder. Those bombs. I see what you mean. She was not to be underestimated.
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
Albedo, you can't be serious. Camping. Ah, right. Of course. I place myself in your capable...
We're back!
Amber?
Reporting back, Master Jean. Miss...
Hi, everyone. Oh, well, wait. Does that mean you... Just kidding. But you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my... Of course! I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable...
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's
That same feeling. It's close!
Oh, Good. No problems. Ah!
Wait, the operation isn't over.
I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different...
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either. Of course! Traveler, pass me the dodo...
Huh? You're gonna use that thing?
Just watch and learn.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Hold on, that's not...
Wait. Barbados?
Varka? Oops, wrong contact.
But considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me in...
Yes, well, have...
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I?
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Hello? Who is...
Greetings, Miss Alice.
Venti?
You're really gonna tease me like this?
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I...
You still remember the tripartite conference, right? I'm calling...
Oh? And which...
Albedo, captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo? How
Okay, that...
You've piqued my...
Hello again, everyone. Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's on behalf of the Hexen Circle. I'm guessing you still need to prepare. Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
I suppose it's just...
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere. Mini Turin? What are you doing here? Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you. So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? mean? Wait, didn't that already happen? What? And that's what you want, Mini Durin? Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge... Definitely! You've just got to try... Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend have...
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. Jean didn't fancy tagging along? All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some... So, tell me, Albedo, what is... Oh? Which ones? Interesting. Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the... Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a... Of course! It was even the home of one of M's children the other day. Oh, I see. The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. Of course not. To me, you're both... In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely... That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is... So you know our tricks, huh? Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with. Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will...
What? Why?
The Hexen Circle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided there's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more.
Okay. You can turn off the charm.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready... Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Whoa, you're so tiny now!
You sound pretty confident, Albedo. Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy.
Defensive mode engaged.
Let's dance!
Be silent. Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking! Burst forth! Observe. Close your eyes. Feel this ancient power.
Annihilation mode.
Oh, yes! This is more like...
Moment of birth.
Insulation chamber deployed.
I'll protect us.
Witness my great undertaking. Observe. Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. Moment of birth.
King and Queen should present a united front.
Go claw!
Are you quite finished? Be silent. To dust. Moment of birth. Close your eyes. Be silent. Witness my great undertaking.
Ugh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me. Well done, but this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are. The trial awaits. Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So, it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to run. So, in the spirit of Rhindaughter, I prepared a little surprise for you. Oh, Albedo, you're always so charming and delightful. Unlike my own student, she can be so full of herself. I do wish she'd take a leaf out of your book. Come to be. Moment of birth.
Burn. No.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Ready, steady, go!
Symphony of Dragon!
My great undertaking lasts is quite enough.
Observe.
I'll protect us.
Feel this ancient power.
Close your eyes.
Let us
Be
dance,
silent.
my dearest!
To dust.
Oops!
Feel the dark.
A great undertaking.
Defensive mode.
A towering return to form.
Let the show begin.
Coming to be. Feel this ancient power. The tidal chorus sings for you.
This is not where I belong.
Close your eyes.
Feel this ancient power.
Don't claw! Look, the rainbow!
Observe. Close your eyes.
My dearest!
Witness my great undertaking. Remember the steps this time?
Do you fear the dark?
Our performance has yet to conclude.
Let the show...
Witness my great undertaking.
I dance for you, my dear!
Observe.
Coming to be. Moment of birth. The final act is Yes, very well done.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief.
Huh? You're leaving?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie, you'll have to forgive Barbara, love. She's always on the move, and she never says where she's going. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. Barbie was satisfied with your victory. You can come back now. Oh.
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now,
to deal with the dragon of... Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hands are turning to ice. You sure? Still beating away. To you. Do you think of him as one of your kind? Sounds like you prefer humans to drink. Looks like a golden energy has encased the Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the here. We sure learned a lot. Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Wimbloom star is gonna be. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation. The Wimbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's go check it out!
Amazing!
Huh? No way! Alright. Does that mean I get unlimited? In that case, instead of Everyone! The best bard in the land is about to begin his performance! So don't go...
Albedo, how did everything... Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human... So, how do you feel right now? She? So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city. You've got an unusual Devouring Nefarious? What? Of course. That's what friends are for. Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. If the Windbloom star has already been...
Wanna take a guess?
Venti, you're back.
Well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this year's Windbloom, now could I? What do you think of the true feelings of the prodigal son? Traveler, give me your hand. The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve some. The Hexenzirkel wants you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind. A secret of...
Wow, a gift and a mystery all in one!
According to the sender, you are probably the only person who could make use of something like this. So I suppose it belongs with... well, all I did was deliver it. Although, I did go to great lengths during...
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Really? Oh, I'll hold you to that, you know. No going back.
Of course not! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Music to my ears. Oh, I'm so happy I could fly. It's like this festival was made for me or something. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Through shadows so cold, he saw wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. Thus wistfulness waned and faded from the darkness and into the light.
Keep it